Bill Burr and Shane Gillis join forces for a night of comedy to benefit those affected by the LA fires. Comedians Bill Burr and Shane Gillis announce a night of comedy to benefit those affected by the LA fires on Monday, January 27th at the Wiltern. All proceeds from the Live Nation-produced show will benefit the Wildfire Relief Fund. This event will be a phone-free experience. Use of phones, smartwatches and accessories will not be permitted in the performance space. Upon arrival at the venue, all phones, smartwatches and accessories will be secured in individual yonder pouches that will be opened at the end of the event. Guests maintain possession of their devices at all times, and can access them throughout the event only in designated phone use areas within the venue. All devices will be resecured in yonder pouches before returning to the performance space. Anyone seen using a device, phone, smartwatch or accessories during the performance will be escorted out of the venue by security. We appreciate your cooperation in creating a phone-free experience. About Bill Burr, an Emmy and Grammy Award nominee, Bill Burr is a singular voice of his generation, defining his own path as a world-renowned comedian, director/writer/producer/star of a #1 film on Netflix, critically acclaimed dramatic and comedic actor, writer, producer, and a genre-defining podcaster for over 15 years. On March 10th, Bill will make his Broadway debut starring alongside Kieran Culkin and Bob Odenkirk in David Mamet's Glengarry Glen Ross, and on March 14th, he will release his 8th hour-long stand-up special, Bill Burr. Drop Dead Years on Hulu. Bill hosted SNL for the second time on the November 9th post-election show. He is touring arenas and theaters with his Bill Burr Live Tour. He performed at Gillette Stadium for Tom Brady's induction into the Patriots Hall of Fame, and he portrays JFK in Jerry Seinfeld's Netflix film, Unfrosted, The Pop-Tart Story. In October 2023, Bill's film, Old Dads, which he directed, co-wrote and stars in, premiered as the most-watched film on Netflix in its first and second week of release. In November 2023, Bill starred with Adam Sandler in the animated Netflix film, Leo, which also premiered as the #1 film on Netflix. Other film roles include The King of Staten Island, alongside Pete Davidson and Marissa Tomei, The Front Runner, starring Hugh Jackman, and Daddy's Home with Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell. Bill has wowed critics and fans with dramatic TV roles including his scene-stealing, fan-favorite role as Miggs Mayfeld in The Mandalorian, Coach Bobson in the hit FX on Hulu series, Reservation Dogs, and Saul Goodman's henchman QB on Breaking Bad. Bill hosts the groundbreaking Monday Morning podcast. In 2023, he was the first comedian to perform at the 5,000-seat ancient Roman amphitheater, the Odeon of Herod's Atticus in Athens, Greece, and in 2022 he made history as the first comedian to perform at Fenway Park. His 2022 Netflix special, Bill Burr, Live at Red Rocks, shot at the legendary venue, further stakes his role as one of the most versatile talents of his time. About Shane Gillis. Shane Gillis is a comedian, actor, and writer from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. In 2021, Gillis released his triumphant self-funded debut, Shane Gillis Live in Austin, a breakthrough hit with over 30 million views. In 2023, he released his follow-up Netflix smash hit special, Beautiful Dogs. The critically acclaimed and fan-favorite special reached the Netflix top 10 in 5 countries and spent 2 weeks in the U.S. top 10 list. Beautiful Dogs was produced by All Things Comedy and Gillis' own production company, Dad Sick Productions, which he runs with longtime comedy partner and fellow Philadelphia local McKeever. Alongside McKeever, Gillis is working on Season 2 of his scripted series Tire, set to premiere in 2025. Season 1 debuted in the Netflix top 10 to record numbers. Gillis is also co-creator and star of the hugely popular web series Gilly and Keeves. The sketch series, premiering in 2020, spawned an acclaimed feature-length special in 2022. Shane co-hosts the beloved comedy podcast, Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast, with comedian Matt McCusker. The show is the #1 Patreon podcast in the world. Shane is one of the industry's leading touring comics, and is currently in the midst of a 28-city international tour. He recently set the all-time ticket record at Toronto's Scotiabank Arena, and achieved historic sellouts at both Philadelphia's Wells Fargo and San Antonio's Frost Bank Arenas, marking each of the venue's largest comedy shows ever.